Hello and welcome to the 7.2 prop PvP guide. On this guide I'm actually gonna explain more compared to what I did on the last one. So let's just get started actually, so be done faster, you know. So yeah, you have Shockwave, you all know all those basic stuff. So Shock is good against melees, it's good in Battlegrounds, AoEing, but for me, if you're gonna solo Battlegrounds, be the tank person what I do, I pick Stormbot always, because against casters and everything like that, healers and, you know. Next one, well, Inspired Presence and Safeguard is not really good, because when you play solo Battlegrounds, you prefer to be a really, how do I explain it, selfish prot, let's just say that. So you just pick Impending Victory because that's the best healing option you can have. Inspired Presence doesn't really work that great. Safeguard is just more for arena, I will say. So you have Renew Fury and Avatar. It's a personal choice here, but if you're gonna go the Vengeance spec, I prefer to go Renew Fury. Like when I play solo Battleground, I usually go Vengeance. So you get the Renew Fury and then you just pick Bonding Stride because of the cooldown reduction and the movement speed you get for 3 seconds. And then next, this is just no-brainer, Devastator, because of the damage and rage and reduce the cooldown and shields down. Yeah, you can get. Next is, you know, you have between Vengeance or Booming Voice. So it's really your choice here, what you wanna, how you wanna play it. I prefer Vengeance in solo Battlegrounds because I like to be a bit tanky and everything like that when I try to kill people, because I like to fight 2 to 3 people at once. I don't like to do 1 versus 1 because Prot is a bit tanky, a bit too tanky in my opinion. Even after the change, it's a bit squishy, but it's really good still. It's a good survivability it has, so I prefer to go to this to cheese a bit in 2 versus 2, in 1 versus 2, I mean, sorry, in Battlegrounds. Booming Voice, I will explain more when I will pick this. Then you have Anger Management, Heavy Recuperation. Heavy Recuperation is not good anymore, in my opinion, because Anger Management benefits you way more. It reduces the cooldown of your defense and offense cooldowns at the same time, so this is like, I will say, a must for everyone that plays Prot out there. So let's go on the talent. I will say pick the Trinket, get Relentless Assault, you get Sword and Board, you know, when you use shield block you get more damage, and with Devastator crit chance and everything like that. For here I will say go Rage Machine, because in Battlegrounds you probably will get target a lot or AoE down, it's still gonna hit you there. Next is Morale Killer, a no-brainer, it's the best option right now for us. Pick. Then we have Warpath and Thunderstruck. It really depends how you wanna do it. I will always pick Warpath for Battleground, because if target runs away from me, I like to jump on them and stun at the same time, so I can burst them down if I cooldowns up. Thunderstruck, I prefer it more for arena, but you can use it on Battleground also. This is the standard balanced Prot talent tree. But if you wanna go the bursty one, but you have a bit lower defense, but more burst, you can pick Booming Voice together with Avatar if you wanna do that in Battlegrounds. Or you can go back to Green Fury, but picking like this for Battleground, I will say is the best option for DPS Prot. For all the talents, I will say you can either choose Thunderstruck or Warpath. It's pretty much your choice here. I will always go Warpath in Battleground all the time because I prefer it way better. This is pretty much what you can actually do for solo deep burst Prot, of course. So this is the good one you can go. Well, as I said, lower defense, more burst, or you can also go this, you know, really fierce to get more damage from your ignore plane when you use it. Or, well, actually this is pretty much the most optional. For flag carrying, I don't know much about it. I will probably say go Softened Blows for RBG, or you can go Oppressor if you want to for RBG also. This taunt is also viable also if you want to do it for solo Battleground, but I will say go Relentless because of you know, increased damage every time you get hit. For arena, I will say get Safeguard. You can either you can either pick Avatar or Renewal. Safeguard is pretty good because you're supposed to be the supporter in the team, but your burst is pretty insane in the way. So get Crackling Thunder because it increases the radius of your thunderclap. Get Thunderstruck together to have a good synergy. I won't pick Warpath because of the diminishing return in arena with your partners. So I will just pick Thunderstruck for the root effect for all the time. So having like this is really way more benefits for you and your team. Then you can pick either Disarm or Ready for Battle because in arena you don't get prioritized when you get hit. I will pick Disarm as the basic talent because most of the time I will always meet a melee. Ready for Battle, you don't really need it, but you can have it if you want to have more rage. That's pretty much it. Leaving no man behind is a bit shit right now. If it was buffed to 5 to 6 seconds, I will say go for it. If you want to be the guy that helps a lot of people, but overall, morale killer. Then for arena, you will pick Oppressor because when you taunt the enemy, it increases damage by 5%. The more people they hit, different people hit, the stronger it gets. So let's just say if you play True History and you and your partner hits the target, that's 10% increased damage on target for 6 seconds. If your healer also hit the target, it's 15%. So that means the target can take 15% more damage. It's pretty insane if you ask me. It's a supportish ability. I tried Mass Reflect and Bodyguard. To be honest, I just didn't like them in arena because when I just stopped using Sword and Board, I just felt like my damage went way too down. If Blizzard, or Linkar decide to buff us passively without having me to have this. To be honest, I think this should have been in our like passively in prot. You shouldn't be forced to pick between those because this is like a damage and you have 2 defensive abilities for your friend. It won't make sense. If they change it to somewhere else, I think that will be better. But overall, I think this should be passively for prot for PvP. Because you shouldn't be forced to pick between damage or defense in the same tire. It doesn't make sense in my opinion. So this is pretty much for prot arena. So yeah, the reason I say Booming Voice because Booming Voice increases your damage by 25%, and it does a really good synergy with Morale Killer. I shall actually explain this last guide, but to be honest, I was way into Vengeance that time. I tried Booming Voice that time also, but I just didn't like it for Battlegrounds. But you can do it if you want to. If you want to be the DPS prop, but I prefer to have a balanced talent when it comes to everything. So yeah, this is more for arena, this kind of talents. So finding partners, I think pretty much you can play almost with everyone, but it's just gonna be harder. Depends who you're playing with. I will say get a hunter if you want to. Like the best I think a hunter is. Then comes a Boomy, and maybe a DK. I'm not sure. I've tried Manclave. It works, but it's like super hard right now because the arms and prot shares way too much diminishing return with each other. Yeah, and next is for the rotation. It's pretty simple. When I play arena with my partner, I never charge the dummy. I never charge the target. I always charge my partner. So let's pretend this dummy is my partner, okay? And this is the enemy. The macro is actually down here, but I can't really use it because my partner is not here. So let's pretend this is my partner. So I charge him when he's on the enemy. I taunt this guy. Oh, sorry, I can't do this one. Sorry. I taunt this guy, then I pop my burst like this because I get full rage. Then I shield slam, revenge, and then I use thunderclap and back to shield slam. And you keep going like that. You keep spamming those 3 buttons all the time. Always keep up your shield block because it's gonna increase your damage by 20%, and your crit chance of Devastator is going to be increased by 30%. But since you're using Battlegrounds together with the shield slam most of the time, just not going to matter that much for Devastator, so it's going to be 100% of your auto attack. But overall, your shield block is supposed to be up all the time. Like you're supposed, most of the time you need to have it up because it's going to be the thing that gives you more damage. So yeah. I think I have some delays, I don't know why, but it's just weird. So yeah, you get my point. Taunt the target, taunt, and you do the burst. I'm not sure if there is not much to say, to be honest. But if you have any more questions about prot, if you have you know, anything you want to ask me, or if you find something better, you know, you can leave in the comment down below, and you know, say it. You know, it's a free speech. You know, everyone can talk. You know. So yeah, if my comments are a bit harsh, that's because I usually type like that. It's not like offensive. I talk to you or mean to anything. I just write like that. You know, I just write that. So don't take any offensive as say something in a weird way if you think that's really offensive for you or anything. My typing is just a bit harsh. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm probably gonna put out some arena videos later on in the future. I've been playing arena nowadays. It's pretty fun actually with Prat. It's pretty wow. You know, you just gotta try it yourself and just you're gonna enjoy it. I'm pretty sure about that. So thanks for watching, and this was the 7.2 Prat PvP guide by Haydoran. So have a nice day, evening or night. No, bye.